Hey everybody, welcome back to X-Plane 11. I am Bill, and today may look like a normal recent video, but it's a little bit different. So I'm in the Piper Arrow, and we're at John Wayne, but this is my first flight trying out PilotEdge, and I'm pretty nervous actually. I'm pretty confident I have a decent handle on what to say and how this is going to go, but it's still kind of the first time jitters getting on the radio and actually doing this somewhat realistically. I'm excited. So I just got my flight scheduled for this coming Saturday in essentially this plane, the slightly lower horsepower fixed gear variant of this plane. Out of this airport, so I'm going to basically recreate the flight that I will be taking in real life. There's some differences in how PilotEdge handles the communication at this airport in particular. There's one step missing in PilotEdge, so it won't be exactly like it will be in real life, but it's close enough that will give me some practice, and actually have the registration number for this plane set up to be the same as the Piper that I will be flying. So we do have, I don't know if the radio turns off if you're outside of the plane, but we'll find out here in a second. So I'm going to go through all the checklists and do this as lifelike as possible, and hopefully I don't get yelled at by ATC. So let's pull up our checklist here. So I'm going to skip the pre-flight. No, I'm not. I'm going to start. Okay. Landing gears down, parking brake is set, avionics is off, mixture is idle cutoff, it's down there, magneto switch is off, that's here, battery switch is on.
I shouldn't have had on.
Or 225, sorry, I think I stepped on the beginning of your transmission. Sir, you wanted to try that again, or you want something else?
Fuel gauge check
No,
quality.
I'll try that. I'll do that again. I can
Orange
totally.
County,
We're gonna
John Wayne, Skyline, Information India.
We're gonna turn all of you off right now. Annunciator panel check. Good. Battery master switch off. Good. Primary flight controls check operations. Left, right, back, forward. Rudders look good. Flaps check operation. Good. Trim should be neutral. Baggage door closed. Flaps and ailerons. We got that. That's checked. Those are undamaged. Tie downs are removed. Fuel tank levels checked. Chocks removed. Tow bar removed. That's closed. That's checked. That's good. That is assumed to be working. Yep, that looks good. Rudder looks good. Trim looks good. Tail cone looks good. Okay. So brake set, circuit breakers in, alternate air is closed, off, propeller full forward, avionics off, fuel is going to be desired tank, so let's go start the left tank. Okay, that looks good. Throttle, just give a little bit of throttle there, half inch. Alternator on. Battery master switch on. Fuel pump on. Mixture full rich and then cut off. Let's get some fuel in there. Propeller clear. And let's start this thing up. Okay, looks good. Mixture full rich. Looks good. Engine start confirmed. Magneto to both. Throttle adjust. Oil pressure check. Pressure looks good. Throttle 1400. And that's good right there. Area clear. Parking brake. Steering check. Okay. So we got our checklist completed, and now comes the fun yet scary bit. So let's get the comms on here.
Orange County, John Wayne, Skyline, Information India. 0 Zulu weather. Wind 170 at 5, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature 15, dew point 6. Altimeter 3001.
3001.
Arriving runways 20 right, 20 left. Departing runways 20 right, 20 left. Advise on initial contact, you have India.
India. Okay, so let's turn up the. Let me change some settings here real quick so it's a little bit easier to hear. Let's see, aircraft interior. Let's turn that down. Aircraft exterior. Turn that down. Radio's up. Environmental. Turn that up.
Orange County, John Wayne, Skyline, Information India.
Okay, yeah.
0
Gotcha, bro. Let's do a quick little OBS update here. Let's get the. Hopefully, you'll be able to hear me and the radio. Okay, so we've got Information India, and we need ground. So I'm gonna get this thing set up here. So we need John Wayne ground, which we're gonna do the west ground, which is 132.25. So there's 132.25, there's ground, and then tower is going to be 119.9. 119.9. Okay. So ground is in, and let's get our lights on. Put the landing light on because there is not actually a taxi light on this plane. Okay, let's move forward a little bit. So we don't actually have to contact ground until we go over the dotted line, which I'm going to just stop here and confirm where I am. We are at the southeast corner. So let's go to southeast corner, and we need to go to the southeast run up. Okay, so we're on ground, and let's. Dude, I'm like super nervous right now. This is hilarious. Okay, ground, and we're going to get clearance to southeast run up. John Wayne ground, this is Piper November 444 Foxtrot Golf, requesting taxi to southeast run up from the southeast corner. Oh, we don't have the radios on. How about that?
Whiskey.
When'd you get whiskey? Sorry, say again?
I'm glad I'm not on that American flight.
Me too.
John Wayne ground, this is Piper November 444 Foxtrot Golf at the southeast corner, requesting taxi to southeast run up.
We're 444 Foxtrot Golf, John Wayne ground, roger. Taxi to the southeast, run up by Alpha and Hotel.
Roger that, taxi via Alpha and Hotel, 444 Foxtrot Golf.
444 Foxtrot Golf, you going to be departing eventually?
Yes, we'll be departing to the southwest if possible, with Information India.
4 Foxtrot Golf, no problem. And what's your aircraft type?
Piper Arrow, Foxtrot Golf.
4 Foxtrot Golf, thanks on departure. Fly heading 240 and maintain VFR at or below 2,400. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 5717.
John McGround, could you repeat transmission for Foxtrot Golf?
4 Foxtrot Golf, certainly. On departure, fly heading 240 and maintain VFR at or below 2,400. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 5717.
Roger that. Departing heading 240 at or below 2400, frequency 128.1, and squawking 5717 for Foxtrot Golf.
4 Foxtrot Golf, read back correct. Air 225, good job. Right when able, taxi to the ramp via Alpha, cross runway 26, remain this frequency.
Oh my god, you guys, I can't believe I
We're
pulled
off at
that
Alpha
off.
2, we'll taxi via Alpha, and we'll cross runway 26. Told you, third time's the charm, American 225.
Good
And
god,
you didn't lie.
that was
Did
awesome.
not.
I
Has to be auto throttle.
Ah,
I had to ask for read
I'm
back
on
transmission,
ground,
but I got it.
Juliet Whiskey is ready to taxi with India.
121 Juliet Whiskey on money ground, runway 19er taxi via Alpha Bravo.
Runway 19er taxi via Alpha Bravo, 1 Juliet Whiskey.
Okay, so here's the run up. We got it to the left here. We can see the little sign here. So let's get over to our run up area. God, I can't believe he's having me squawk a VFR flight. That's on my first one. Of course, I had like a crazy readback that I was not prepared to comply with. So we need to squawk 5717. And there's 17. And it's going to be on standby. And let's just, we'll ident now, I guess, since we're on their radar anyway. Oh boy. Okay, so back to the flying the plane part. Parking brake sec, propeller full forward.
See you, Jordan.
Magnetos. Okay, that looks good. We're just gonna not worry about all that. Okay. That we will come to in a second. Oh god, okay, so 128.8, where is that? That was the departure frequency. And we are going to be departing. Let's get our 240 heading bug here. So we will depart at 240 right there. So that's set, I guess. Alright. Okay, so now we're at the southeast run-up, which, if you look here, I need to get clearance to taxi up here to the active. So we're going to request taxi to the active with information India. So we need to make sure we're stay below at or below 2400. And once we get in the air, we're going to be at 128.1, which let's check here. I think that is SoCal. 1281 is SoCal departure, yeah. Okay. So let's
Elmont Tower says 121 Juliet Whiskey holding short, runway 19er,
this
IFR.
guy.
121 Juliet Whiskey on Monty Tower, runway 19er clear for takeoff, when 170 at 5.
Runway 19er good to take off, 1 Juliet Whiskey.
This is so awesome, I can't believe it. Okay, focus. John Wayne Ground, this is for Foxtrot Golf at the southeast run-up with requesting taxi to the active, departing.
Number 444 Foxtrot Golf, runway 20 left at Kilo, taxi via Alpha Hotel Charlie, Kilo.
Roger that. Taxi to 20 left via Alpha Hotel Kilo for Foxtrot Golf.
Two 4994 Bakersfield Tower, 130 right, clear for takeoff.
John Wayne Ground 4 Foxtrot Golf. Would you like me to taxi via Charlie to 20 left instead of Alpha?
Yeah, you'll need Alpha from there until it meets up with Charlie. So Alpha, Charlie, and Kilo.
Roger that. Alpha, Charlie, Kilo, 4 Foxtrot Tango. 4 Foxtrot Golf. Yikes, guys. This adds... Oh my god, I can't believe this is the same simulator that I've been using. It's so different. It is so different. Oh my god. So we got Alpha, Charlie, Kilo. So we're not going to go all the way to Lima, which is a
1 Juliet Whiskey, connect SoCal departure.
major distinction.
Departure 1 Juliet Whiskey.
That's going to be where the big boys are going to be taxiing. So if any of these guys are actually making their way to 20 right, we will have an incursion. So we're going to go from Alpha, which we're on now, Alpha to Hotel to Charlie to Kilo.
121 Juliet Whiskey SoCal departure, radar contact.
Oh my god, this is so awesome. If anyone is in the chat, I apologize.
24994 connect Bakersfield departure.
If I am ignoring you. I am so focused right now, and I've got my second screen. I've got the taxi chart right now, so I can't see anything. Hornet, if you're there, sorry I can't respond, but this is my first flight.
24994 Bakersfield departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 900,000.
So this one ATC guy is basically operating multiple airports out of Southern California region. There's not an individual person like in real life for each, ground frequency or tower frequency. So he's kind of acting as a catch-all for all those frequencies. And he's doing a great job. I am not doing a great job. I have no idea what to say to SoCal departure once I switch over to that. So we're gonna hold short coming up here onto Kilo, which is right to the left here. And we're clear. So we're going to turn on here and
24994, turn left, heading 140.
okay, so we're going to be holding short of Kilo. So we going to switch over to oh, that was frickin' tower.
24994, turn left, heading 140.
I was on tower, so I screwed that up. I was on 119.9 and I should have been on 132.25. So that was mistake number 1. So now we need to be on to
We're 24994 Bakersfield.
Nope, 128.
Yeah, I can hear you 5 by 5 there. I certify heading 140.
281. And we're going to be departing on
Yeah, definitely did not hear it the first 2 times.
240, excuse me.
121 Juliet Whiskey, clear direct Paradise.
Okay, now I really got to figure out what the hell I'm saying here. John Wayne Tower, Piper 444, Foxtrot Golf, hold short runway 20 left at Kilo, requesting departure to the southwest.
Number 444 Foxtrot Golf, John Wayne Tower. Turn your transponder on there for me, please. Runway 20 left to Kilo, clear for takeoff. The wind 170 at 5.
John Wayne Tower for Foxtrot Golf. Transponder working, over.
Yep, it's good there now. Runway 20 left to Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Roger that, clear for takeoff for Foxtrot Golf. Let's get flaps down. Oh boy. God damn, this is insane.
5x5.
This is insane. Oh god, okay, here we go. And we gotta hit SoCal approach once we take off. I want it to be light out. I want that sun to come up. Okay. Heading 240. I don't want 240. Speeds alive. Rotate. Gear up. Flaps up. SoCal departure, this is Piper 444 Foxtrot Golf departing John Wayne to the southwest along the coast at 1,000 feet and climbing.
For 444 Foxtrot Golf, you should remain with the tower until you're told otherwise. Your radar contact now.
Roger that, sorry about that, for Foxtrot Golf.
Okay, Roger, fly heading 240.
Turning to 240 Foxtrot Golf. Oh god. I already blew it on radar
One
contact.
Juliet Whiskey, what you're expecting?
This is insane. This is insane. Okay.
21 Juliet Whiskey, flighting 080.
I am
Vectors for the
I am
approach.
thinking about it way too
Maintain
much,
3000.
but it's hilarious. Yeah, the concrete on that John Wayne scenery pack does make it look pretty shiny, especially when the sun is at this level. But we can make it a little bit earlier in the day. That should make it look less weird. 240 is kind of a weird heading to fly out of that airport too for a southwest departure. But flying out pretty good. The landing light off.
Two 49er, you can expect direct Fillmore in about another 30 miles, unless you want to go up to 11,000. I can send you direct there now.
Yeah, it was definitely my fault on getting rid of the tower.
That's 30 miles, not 30 minutes.
Yikes.
For 444 Foxtrot Golf, you can cancel the altitude restriction now, resume on navigation.
Roger that. Canceling restriction for Foxtrot Golf. Okay, so we're
121 Juliet Whiskey, turn right heading 110.
we're on our own. Let's bring back the. So we need to be at or below 2400, so that's fine. I can't believe this is so funny. Resume own navigation. Okay. Thank God for Twitch chat. Resume own navigation. I love that. Okay. That sounds pretty awesome. Let's get this thing trimmed out and fly this thing. So we can fly where we want to fly, which is not too far. But let's just kind of hug the coast here. So the flight that I'll be doing this weekend is essentially this. We'll be leaving John Wayne and flying down the coast as far as San Juan Capistrano, but we'll probably cut over a little bit before that, probably. and then come back to the airport and do some touch and goes. Resume own navigation. I gotta remember that. Okay, let's get our checklist out here. Okay, so let's get that fuel pump off. Off. Lights, full rich, full power. Yeah. Okay. So we're just gonna be in this configuration for a little bit. I wouldn't call it a full climb out, but we're pretty close. Okay. Oh, okay. Yep. Focus on flying, not so much Twitch chat, even though Twitch chat has given me a bunch of good information. Your mom is calling me. Thank you for the help. Yeah, beginning and endings, and resume home navigation for Fox Golf. Okay. This thing trimmed out. Well,
121 Juliet Whiskey, turn right heading 140.
okay, so first impressions is this is an absolute simulation game changer. I cannot believe how nerve-wracking that was. Doing something that I've done tons of times. I mean, I've been flying in and out of John Wayne in this plane for the last couple of weeks now, and God, it's like totally different when. And they're super nice about it. I mean, before I started the stream, I was kind of listening to some other guys and some other radio calls just to kind of get a feel for what was going on. And there were some guys that knew. One guy got on the radio and he's like, Cessna Bravo landing. And the guy was just like, dude, go.
Number 121 Juliet Whiskey, 3 miles, 0, turn right, heading 210, maintain 3000 till established, clear localizer, runway 24 approach.
He was asking, you know, for clearance to land, and he just his registration was just Bravo. It was so weird. So I to answer your question, I'm gonna call you your mom. That's easier to say. So I don't do this in real life. I've flown. I haven't been on the radios in real life.
Left 10 degrees for wind correction.
I've done one instructional flight in Washington State, and mainly uncontrolled airspace. And I was not looking at the altitude. And the radios were being handled by the CFI on that flight. And I am doing another flight down here in Orange County, and I wanted to add this element to the flight. I've been practicing on the simulator on the Piper, and this has been the first time that I've actually been communicating with an actual person, air traffic controller. So the hesitation is really just the fact that this is the first time that I've been doing this live. I mean, I've been practicing to myself in my head. You know, I'll call my dad up and he'll give me pointers, and we'll kind of do some mock scenarios. There have been some things that I've practiced, so I have some tiny idea of what to say. But when you actually get on the radio with a live person, it's like a completely different deal. You know, the traffic, you know, the addition of like live traffic here, I'm interested to find out. There obviously wasn't any traffic just leaving there. No one was taxiing, no one was coming in, so that kind of made it a little bit easier. There wasn't any complication added by traffic, but talking to the guy and remembering everything that I need to say. I mean, depart heading 240, and which confused me because that's a little bit to the north. So I was kind of wondering why he, was telling me to go in that direction. But that was just a clearance to probably stay over the noise restricted areas.
121 Juliet Whiskey Connect forward.
SoCal approach, remembering, and I knew that if you told me like, hey, can you change frequencies without being told, I would have said no. But I just
121 Juliet Whiskey forward.
freaked out and switched it too early.
30 at 4.
Yeah, and the repeating what he says, it's when I'm trying to understand what he says and then read it back. So it's like I'm kind of a half a step behind to make sure that I'm hearing what he's saying and then remembering to read it back correctly. So I'm trying to like write it down and then quickly read it back, and unnecessarily. I mean, they're super accommodating, and nothing's going to happen if I'm a little slow, which I definitely was slow on a couple of those. So let's see here. I'm going to get that in the GPS just so I know how far we are from the runway, or from the airport. I'm gonna give him a call back. 10 miles out, so really not too much further than I am now. Ortho scenery's looking nice. The more comfortable I am doing this, it'll be easier to pick out the portions that I need to repeat. And this guy in particular, I'm sure he's either a acting real ATC or retired or something. But it's possible that having to juggle so many frequencies that he might miss something, or give me a incorrect call or request or something. So
444 Foxtrot Golf. Do you want to continue with radar services, or do you want to go on your own from here now that you're clear of the Charlie airspace?
Radar services is fine if that's okay with you for Foxtrot Golf.
For Foxtrot Golf, absolutely. What's your destination?
I'm going to do some air work off the shore here, and then come back for some pattern work at John Wayne for Foxtrot Golf.
For Foxtrot Golf, Roger.
See, he's nice. He's a nice guy. I just want to make sure I have flight following here. Wow. Oh god, that was cool. And I'm glad I'm like paying attention enough to know that he was talking to me. That was so cool. Oh yeah, absolutely. I know in real life, if they're too busy, if you're just flying VFR screwing around, they may not necessarily want to give you flight following, but I would feel better maintaining flight following with him, just in case, because I'm trying to think about so much right now that if anyone's coming up on me, I would definitely prefer to know that. So let's go up to 3,000 feet here and do some tight turns, maybe. Yeah, heading 240, climb, maintain 4,000. And the reason why I wanted to do this now is I want to get some practice before the flight and be comfortable, so I can kind of focus more on flying the plane and not thinking about what the radio's doing, even though I, realistically, I wouldn't need to know that at all for a flight like this where I'm not, in a program specifically. I should let the CFI deal with the radio and not worry about it. But I want to be as prepared as possible, and why not? I want to be on the radio. I think it's cool. It's what the end game's going to be, so why not start now? So 3200, just holding that. This little 30-degree bank. Out. Just see if I can keep it at 32 here. Okay.
Yeah, for the Cat 2, you can just depart out of New Kioma on your own. Just the initial contact is referring to when you contact San Luis Tower when you're about 10 miles out or so.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just call. Just
yeah,
contact me when you're about 10
liveatc.net
miles from San Luis,
is
and
awesome.
then you can make your
I've
request
used
for the
that.
Cat 2.
I wouldn't say a lot, but enough where I've kind of learned what to do. And in fact, I found out that in real life, John Wayne has a clearance frequency that you need to call up before you talk to ground. And they found out that PilotEdge does not include that, which is fine, but a little bit different from the real life airport.
1212, Late Whiskey Roger taxi to the ramp by Alpha, you come in this frequency. Two 4994, connect LA Center 125.27.
Pretty good on the altitude there. There we go. What I haven't done in this plane is actually do a stall. So let's see if I can power on stall this thing.
24994 LA Center. Good evening, Camry altimeter 3005.
God, the sim looks so good. Okay, let's just kind of face out here. Not get too far, but okay. So make sure everything's up. Let's get the nose up. Your speed's coming down.
24994, clear, direct Fillmore.
Coming down. There's 60. It's 55. Nice. Come on. There it goes. There's the horn. And there comes the nose. Power back on. Nothing to it. That was pretty easy. Yes, it definitely does not give you that stomach drop feeling, nor does it give you the positive G's in those steep turns. That's for sure. That is a definitely a fun feeling. Get back down to 3,000 feet. Yeah, power on stall is an easy and fun one, and kind of a cool one to do with different airplanes too. You know, like a 172 is going to act differently than a Piper, and it's kind of fun to see how it's modeled in. Oh. Don't want to do that. That was a fun little sound. Okay, so we are 16 miles out. Let's, what do I got to do? I got to call up SoCal Approach. let's see. Okay, your mom. I'm flying up the coast. I want to head back to John Wayne and enter the pattern and do a touch and go. I gotta call up SoCal Approach and tell him where I am and what I'm doing. And then he'll probably hand me off to the tower, I'm assuming. I can see the Class Bravo airspace coming, or Class Charlie airspace coming up as well, so I've got a little bit of time to figure that out. So what do we gotta say? SoCal approach. So SoCal departure. You know, 15 miles to the southwest. On the coast, just kind of roughly tell them where I am. Requesting clearance back to John Wayne. Requesting to enter the pattern at John Wayne or something. Oof. Gulf at altitude inbound or inbound John Wayne, touch and go. Okay, that's easy. Maybe. It sounds easy. You can include heading, yeah, okay. At 270. Okay, let's 15 miles. SoCal departure November 444 Foxtrot Gulf at 2200 feet, flying heading 270 inbound John Wayne for touch and goes.
Number 444 Foxtrot Golf, Roger, advise John Wayne Airport site, plan to enter a left downwind, runway 20 left.
Roger that, left downwind at 20 Gulf. Foxtrot Gulf. I screwed that one up. He's like, what is this jabroni doing? Okay, did he say advise airport? I'm joining the left downwind for 20 left. Your mom, do I switch over to John Wayne Tower now? Yeah, confirm when you have visual. Okay, yeah, confirm when you have visual of the airport. Okay. So, John Wayne Tower, 444 Foxtrot Gulf. You know, 10 miles out with visual or something. He will tell you when to switch. Okay, he will tell you when to switch. Got it. He's got me on radar, so he knows exactly where I am. Which is kind of why I wanted to keep that on. Plane feels good right now, though.
Number 107 Mike Romeo, Burbank clearance, departure frequency 134.2, squawk 3736. 7 Mike Romeo, are we back there? You said westbound, correct?
Okay, just keep it around 2000. Left downwind. Pattern height is about 1000.
Zero 19 Foxtrot, roger, request to Mike.
I really
You said
should.
you were going to Burbank, correct?
I really should just do a full stop, but I'm going to make it a little harder and do a touch and go, do some pattern work. Oh god, this is crazy. Freaking love this thing.
Under Foxtrot, clear to the Burbank Airport, Flyview runway 19, obstacle departure procedure to the Paradise VOR, Ontario November 1 tech route, maintain 4,000, expect 6,000 5 minutes after departure, departure frequency 135.4, squawk 2043.
I love it. So complex, but I love it. Do we have visual yet? Yep, I think we got visual. Okay, so I tell them that I got visual at the airport. SoCal departure for Foxtrot Gulf, 8 miles to the southwest of John Wayne Airport in sight.
1019er Foxtrot, the departure frequency 135.4, otherwise your readback is correct. Under Foxtrot, thanks, readback correct. 444 Foxtrot Golf, Roger, connect John Wayne Tower 119.9er.
119.9 Foxtrot Golf. John Wayne Tower, 444 Foxtrot Golf, 7.5 miles to the southwest, requesting entry to left downwind for touch and goes, Foxtrot Golf.
Foxtrot Golf, John Wayne Tower, hello again, report midfield, left downwind, runway 20 left.
Report mid downwind, 20 left, Foxtrot Golf. Ugh. Report midfield, left downwind, okay. Midfield, left downwind. Midfield, left downwind. Okay, we can do this. We can do this, guys.
Ground November 107 Mike Romeo is on the southeast GA ramp. Short Charlie ready to taxi with Quebec.
07 Mike Romeo, Burbank ground, runway 33, taxi via Charlie Golf.
33 taxi via Charlie Golf, 7 Mike Romeo.
Light on. Let's get the fuel pump on as well. Okay, cool. That was good. Okay, that was actually good. I felt a little bit more comfortable in that one. Okay. So I'm gonna try to make this base a little bit wider, stay clear of the buildings there, and I want a wide base as well, because I'm going to try to come in a little bit of an angle to 20 left, and then when I get down to, let me check the pattern height again real quick.
249er, 904, Roger, connect SoCal approach 134.2, I'll pass along your request.
Elevation is 15 feet, so we can be at 1,000. So. Okay. Should be okay. So just call back midfield on the left downwind for runway 20 left. Okay. I'm gonna get the undercarriage and everything situated about that time as well.
Start 249er, SoCal approach, Camry altimeter 3007, expect the air nav.
Still descending here. Oh, you know what? Crap! I should get the.
And do you want that from Dean or you want vectors to final?
It is 126. Probably hasn't changed,
Roger.
but
Orange County, John Wayne, Skyline, Information Golf.
information goal.
2200 Zulu weather. Wind light and variable, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature 15, dew point 6. Altimeter 3002. Arriving runways 20 right, 20 left.
Okay. Okay, information Gulf. Let's get the gear down. Let's get the first flaps in.
Burbank Tower, November 107 Mike Romeo's short of 33 at Golf, ready for departure.
107 Mike Romeo, Burbank Tower. Good evening. Left turn on course approved. Runway 3.
That is true. It was the
clear for
departing
takeoff,
airport, but
220.
it actually did change from
Left
India
turn
to
on course
Gulf.
approved,
So
runway 33 clear
I'll
for
just let them know that
takeoff.
I do have
Cessna
that
7
updated
Mike Romeo.
information.
Two 4994, turn right heading 220, vectors to final.
John Wayne Tower 444 Foxtrot Gulf midfield on the left downwind, runway 20 left.
Number 4 Foxtrot Gulf, wind 190 at 4, runway 20 left, cleared for the option.
Clear for the option, full Gulf Foxtrot. Fuck, Foxtrot Gulf. Is that for me? No, probably not. I think I screwed that up.
Amity Tower, Cessna 1019 Foxtrot, hold each other 19 in Bravo, ready for departure.
10100 Foxtrot, Almani Tower, good evening, wind 170 at 5, runway 19, clear for takeoff.
19 clear for takeoff, runway 1019 Foxtrot.
Oh god.
24994, descend and maintain 6,000.
John Wayne Tower 4 Foxtrot Gulf, turning left onto base for runway 20 left.
4 Foxtrot Golf, Roger, once you're cleared for the option, there's no other further clearance. Further things required regarding position except for the midfield down.
Roger that, Foxtrot Gulf. Okay, so
107 Mike Romeo, radar contacts the altitude.
good. I just wanted to make sure that,
1,800.
that I wasn't
So
missing something there. I mean,
Romeo,
clear for the
SoCal departure.
clear for the
Over
option.
departure, so Mike Romeo.
I wasn't 100% sure what that meant, and if he was talking to me.
10100
so-
Foxtrot, connect SoCal departure.
Again, with
Hotel
the
SoCal
same
approach,
guy
1019 Foxtrot.
communicating to different planes, different airports. I just wanted to confirm, so good. Now I gotta freaking fly this thing now.
10100 Foxtrot, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000.
Okay, here we go. Second flaps now.
6,000 for 9904.
Up. Little bit high. Thank God for winds light and variable.
107 Mike Romeo, SoCal approach. Good evening, the Burbank altimeter 3005.
Ugh. Okay.
24904, connect Point Magoo approach, 124.7.
Not bad. Oh, a little crosswind there.
249er, under 4 point with you approach. Good evening, camera altimeter 3007.
Now what do I do?
1019er Foxtrot. Do you have an approach request into Burbank tonight? That will determine which direction I send you right now.
Okay, so he cleared me for the option. Does that mean
119er Foxtrot. Roger,
that I
expect that.
can keep going around for touch and goes? You cleared for the option meant that once you clear, you don't need to call again. Yeah.
119er Foxtrot. Turn left, heading 280.
That right tank going. Okay, so we'll call him up at midfield again, and let's maybe do, say, in pattern call again midfield. Okay. John Wayne Tower, 4 Foxtrot Golf in the pattern, call again at midfield, runway 20 left.
4 Foxtrot Golf, runway 20 left, cleared for the option, wind 1904.
Winds 190 at 4 Foxtrot Golf. Waiting for the option. I probably should have read back that as well. Okay. God, you guys are the freaking best. Chili, what's happening, man? I am definitely doing it. Just stay in the pattern and call again at midfield. Let's see. You already told him you were doing touch and go, so he knows what you're doing unless you flew out.
119er Foxtrot. You can maintain 4,000.
Got it. Okay.
Two 49er, 9er 4. Turn right, heading 250. Descend and maintain 4,000.
John Wayne Tower, 4 Foxtrot Golf, midfield on the left downwind, runway 20 left.
4 Foxtrot Golf, runway 20 left, cleared for the option, wind 190 at 4.
Clear for the option, winds at 190 at 4 Foxtrot Golf. Oh boy. I don't know, you guys. I think I like this. I don't need to read back winds, okay. Thank you, Chili. I feel like I just want to err on the side of read back everything just to make sure. Let's see. Yeah, they're just cleared for 20 left. Okay. All right. Sorry about the views there. I'm slightly flustered, even though technically this is a computer program. I am taking it seriously. Make sure there's no 737s coming in here. I think it's pretty quiet on the servers today. I checked the map before I got on and it didn't look like there was much action. Yeah, the ratings are definitely going to be fun.
107 Mike Romeo, radar service is terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR. Frequency change approved.
God, this is so awesome. This has to be the best part about flight sims, is you could make something that's relatively basic. I'm not saying that X-Plane is basic, but you know, I mean, you can hop in a plane, fly around, do whatever you want, fly into the Grand Canyon, do loops in a 737. Or you can add scenery packs, download planes, get air traffic control, and just make it, you know, as close as you can get to the real thing. And that is really awesome. It was a little messy, but it's okay. Jeez, torque much over to the left? Good lord. Okay. Gear up. Okay, gear up. Okay, so do I not have to tell him that I'm in the pattern and we'll report on the left downwind? Can I just tell him I'm on the left downwind and ask for full stop?
Clear 249er 4 VFR traffic 12 o'clock, about 2 miles. He's northwestbound. Altitude indicates 4,000. Type unknown. Should not be a factor.
Should not be a factor. That's what I can't wait for.
Foxtrot.
Can't wait for my first
Turn left
traffic.
heading 260.
There's Crossman. Okay. So that's not too difficult so far. I mean, God, this was. I've never been so nervous sitting at a computer than I was when I first hit that button. Even just the radio check was like, oh my god. I would like to send this guy a message and just tell him thanks for doing this. This is too cool. Okay. Okay. Yes. So at midfield, left downwind, Burlington, full stop. John Wayne Tower for Foxtrot Golf at midfield, left downwind for runway 20 left for full stop.
4 Foxtrot Golf, roger, runway 20 left, clear to land, wind 190 at 4.
Clear to land for Foxtrot Golf. Okay, so let's get in. Well, I guess I don't have to. Let's just we got a little time here before I make that base turn. They'll probably tell me what to do. Okay, let's make this landing the best one yet. Yeah, I know, Chili. I know, but I'm taking it seriously. Well, first of all, Chili, what you may not have heard is that I got my flight scheduled for this Saturday, flying almost an identical plane, Piper Archer. So just the non-complex version of this plane, Piper Archer with a GNS 430, and essentially doing the exact flight that I'm in the process of doing right now. San Clemente, back up, touch and goes at John Wayne. So I'm kind of just imagining this in real life, and it's making me nervous. But of course I'll have a CFI sitting next to me, helping me, so that's fine. A little high, it's okay. So we're gonna ask for ground clearance to southeast ramp.
101 under Foxtrot, turn left 10 degrees. Two 49er under 4 descend and maintain 3,000.
Oh god, here we go. Sorry, Chad, I am not looking right now. Right over the 405. It's so funny. I know he can't actually see me. He just sees, you know, my radar. But still, it's like I'm nervous about doing a nice landing. And oh, that was money. Okay, I'm going to switch over to airport diagram. Okay, so I got to... John Wayne Tower 4 Foxtrot Golf at runway exit 20 left at hotel.
4 Foxtrot Golf, roger, you taxi the ramp via Alpha and remain this frequency. Have a good night.
Taxi on Alpha, and thank you, good night as well. 4 Foxtrot Golf. Okay, so that is that. Don't necessarily have to tell him where I'm going apparently, so taxi via Alpha. Probably could have given him a little bit more information. Oh my god. That was seriously intense. That was seriously intense. Don't use the whole runway. I figured that I shouldn't roll out in the entire runway, especially at John Wayne, because you do not want to be at that point, because that's where
249er turn left heading 220.
that's where a lot of the big boys are going to be potentially. Let's see, tower and traffic both want you off the runway fast as possible. That's very true. Clear one way whenever taxi. Yeah, okay. Let's call clear runway and whatever taxi. Okay. Oh my
St. Louis Tower, Cessna
goodness.
298 Charlie Alpha at 2500, 5 miles south from you for a possible straight-in on runway 29 with Zulu.
Or 298 Charlie Alpha, San Luis Tower, good evening, make straight in runway 29, report a 3-mile final, altimeter 3017.
Report 3-mile final, 298 Charlie Alpha.
249er 4, turn left, direct Hatley, cross Hatley at 3000,
This is
cleared
so
straight in,
freaking
her and a
cool.
half, runway 8 approach.
Okay. Good job, little Piper. You helped me through it. So the
994, see you making a left turn, but no voice on the read back there.
the school is like way down at the end here that I'm flying out of, so it's like a super long taxi.
1019er Foxtrot, turn right heading 270.
Oh, and there's a freaking Land Rover Jaguar dealer. No way, that's awesome. I never saw that before. That's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna turn left here. This is literally where that plane is kept, is right here.
St. Louis Tower, Cessna 298 Charlie Alpha for a possible straight-in, reporting out 3 miles out.
Right, Charlie Alpha, Roger, runway 29er, clear to land, wind 200 at 3.
Land
29
on the
Charlie
flag.
Alpha, clear to land.
That's so cool.
Runway 29.
Okay, I'm not gonna stop here
Roger, that was you
because
calling about the Cat 2 earlier, right?
it looks super lame.
Roger.
So let's come around here. This is the least important part of this whole thing. Let's pull in next to this little 152. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Chili, I think I need to join the PilotEdge Discord. This was so freaking cool. Okay. Well, that was thoroughly fantastic. Thank you guys for watching. And definitely thank you for all the help on Twitch. Your mom, Chili. This is amazing. I'm just doing the 2-week trial right now, and I was not kind of up in the air whether or not I was gonna get the subscription, and I don't think there is a single question that I'm gonna get the subscription to this, because that was absolutely fantastic, unbelievable, and I could already feel myself getting a little bit better. Obviously, thanks to you guys for helping in the chat. That was invaluable, like, just for real. Your mom is calling me, Chili. Unbelievable help. You know, especially your mom. That was really awesome. And I feel like if I do this even a couple more times this week leading up to my flight on Saturday, I'll, you know, nothing will surprise or scare me at that point. And just doing this in the simulator, I mean, I thought flight FS economy changed everything. It's not even close. If you add the two together, I can see that being super fun. But just doing local VFR flying with the you know, on PilotEdge, unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. You know, I mean, I'm flying out of essentially my home airport with the plane that I'll be flying, talking to, you know, at least some version of the tower. This is unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable. So thank you guys for watching, and I have a feeling I'll be doing this a lot more. Peace out.